Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout is presented by McCarthy Auto Group. View the new 2019 inventory at any of the McCarthy locations throughout the Kansas City metro area. Introducing first, in the blue corner, Gage Young. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, Marshall Kemp. Here is Nick Nolte. Let's get it.
Ooh. I agree, Steven St. John. Let's get it. Marshall Kemp, I don't believe he's related to the late, great Sean Kemp from the Seattle Supersonics, but he's an athlete like him, pawing that lead jab out. These guys are getting after it right away. Marshall Kemp in the Los Angeles Lakers, purple and gold, slings a big head kick that's caught by 12 Gage and leaps in, and a big takedown attempt, but Marshall scoops him right up.
Yeah, you could really see the athleticism of Kemp there, able to stay up on one leg.
With that cookies and cream double scoop right up to the fence here in the over-under. And Marshall looking to trip and create space and looking to get on the back. Gage doing a good job of getting an inside trip using a, I believe Gage had the underhook, I'm not sure.
Yeah, he landed some big strikes there in the scramble as well. And that's where we really saw Gage Young excel in his last fight here in KCFA, is in the grappling exchanges. He was really able to control the positioning and grind out a very tough jiu-jitsu fighter, and looks like that's the same kind of game plan here tonight.
Yeah, Kemp always has that jiu-jitsu background to go back to.
And he's holding on to the neck here, trying to drag Young down to the ground.
The hard low kick. If you saw Kemp there, Kemp went to the calf on that first kick and the thigh. The second kick,
big
and
head
now
kick.
to the head. That head kick landed, but it didn't seem to bother Gage at all.
No,
and Kemp is on an arm, but Gage has landed huge shots. He's on that arm, Matt.
Looking to spin through here to get to that top position to finish. This is tight. He's trying to break the grip of Young. Looks like Gage was able to get his arm back here.
Kemp looking to transition to a Kimura here.
Kemp
hard on the Kimura.
And he uses it to try to get to that top position, if nothing else.
Gage looking to stay on top instead of defend the Kimura, which makes it tighter. And Gage able to defend. Kemp transitions to a triangle. Beautiful transition. And there's time. We got 1 minute and 5 seconds to work.
Yeah, this is tight here. This could be it. What a transition by Marshall Kemp to get right to that triangle.
It looks like Kemp is working on the arm now. And back to the choke. Kemp in full mount.
Just under 1 minute left in the round. Can Gage Young survive? He's popping his chin out. Now Kemp attacking the arm.
Kemp is attacking this arm. Kemp is aggressive here, looking for the choke, looking for the arm. Gage doing a great job at surviving here.
Just 35 seconds left. But this triangle looks tight.
This choke looks tight. This is super tight. He's got the angle. It doesn't get much tighter than this. The final punches.
15 seconds left in the round.
Short time. Can Gage survive? He survived this long and he's out. Gage is so tough, able to survive that. And let's see what Kemp's legs look like. And he locks it back up. Right back to the triangle, right back to the armbar. Kemp is aggressive on it. Kemp's not giving up. And saved by the bell. Marshall Kemp was aggressive on that to the final end.
Man, and how resilient is Gage Young there, eating those transitions back and forth and fighting through those submissions nonstop. Most people would have tapped from a few of those arm bars and that triangle, but he stayed on it and stayed in there and was able to get out of round number 1.
Yeah, an action-packed first round. Marshall Kemp was aggressive, sharp, seemed like he always had something on his mind of what he wanted to happen, and he was assertive for it. A man with a plan, sweet daddy.
Yeah, threw a head kick and then ended up on his back, but as soon as he hit his back, it was like when it just started. He went from Kimura to armbar to triangle to armbar.
And take a look at this breakfast nook here that Michael Morgan has created for Marshall Kemp here, sitting on his knee here like a newlyweds on the Clearwater, Florida honeymoon. I love it. We have stools, but I have a knee. Kemp taking the center, looking to be aggressive. And a hard calf kick. This one knocks him off his feet. Kemp is sharp.
Yeah, you can see the redness all up and down the leg of Gage Young.
You know it's coming, Gage. Get comfortable here.
Looking for the head and arm trying to Gage Young.
It looked like Kemp may have been content to go to his back there, knowing he has a big advantage on the floor. But right now, Kemp is locked in an arm triangle, it looks like. I don't have a perfect angle on it, but the arm seems trapped. Looks like Gage has an arm triangle here.
Yeah, he has the position. Looks like Marshall Kemp is able to lock up half guard here, which will make it more difficult to finish. But
Watch the sweep. Watch the sweep. Up.
Kemp working up top, trying to get to the back, and he does.
Hey, you know this. We worked on this. Yes, we worked on this. We worked on this. Watch the kick coming. Turn it. Watch the kick coming. Hey, get your leg from right there. Your right leg's getting trapped.
Kemp has the far side arm hooked around the waist, which leaves Gage with one arm to defend. And it's a one-on-one battle, and Kemp transitions to a takedown, but Gage doing a great job at scooping him up into an underhook. Kemp doing a good job at watching out for his opponent's knees and to score those knees of his own. Big punch on the break and a big head kick from Gage. Both guys are extremely dangerous on these breaks. Kemp throwing a head kick with his back on the fence.
Superman punch there by Young.
Gage, you're breaking him, Gage. He don't like that shot. Gage, he don't like your power. Gage, come on, baby. Let's go. Good.
Kemp really attacking that lead leg of Young.
Pick your shots.
It's a read he's made. Young coming in heavy on that front leg, and Marshall Kemp really trying to take it out from under him, but Kemp ends up on bottom here.
Hey, get your left knee out. Get your leg out now.
Trying to pass an amount as Gage Young.
Yeah, Gage is being aggressive here, looking to fight past the legs of Marshall. Marshall using a lot of techniques, a butterfly, half guard, looking to stay mobile on his hips and control the wrists.
Looking to set up for that Kimura again. Marshall's back in full guard, looking to swing for an armbar.
When Marshall's hips get active, he's extremely dangerous, but Gage has a lot of space here to do damage. These ground and pound shots are very dangerous with that much space.
Yeah, he's really finding a home for those punches in the transitions.
You're good, Gage. You're good here. Get up. Gage up. There you go.
And what a great fight this has turned out to be, just like we all expected. You know, after the vicious attack of submissions from Marshall Kemp in round one, you would think that Gage Young would avoid the ground, but he went right back in there in round two and was able to land some more damaging strikes on top.
Yeah, a lot of times, you know, when you have a style with a guy that is, you know, can be imposed on you, whether it's grappling or striking, a lot of times people think it's better to avoid it, so do the counters or do the defense side of those things. But a lot of times it's better to just meet that offense that's bothering you with the exact same offense. And, you know, a lot of times that can nullify it and create scrambles to a 50-50, or eventually if the breaks start going in your way, start creating breaks and exchanges that eventually the tide turns in your way. But, you know, I guess my point being is that kind of seems what Gage was looking to do here. He's looking to just take on Marshall Kemp head on with the grappling. And like you were saying, he's been able to nullify it, leading with his knee, cutting the guard, looking to pass, float on the butterflies, and stay out of submissions. And he landed some strong ground and pound there, able to create space. Kemp walking forward strong.
Be smart.
It's that low calf kick again from Kemp.
This time it's Gage returning with the low kick.
And I don't know if it's coming through on the stream or not, but here you can see red whelps all up and down the lead leg of Gage Young.
Yeah.
That's
Both
not going to feel good.
Landed some hard leg kicks in this fight. We've seen some hard leg kicks all night.
Yeah.
Let's go body. Hey, let's go body. You can find it. Be smart about it.
Kemp likes that lead left hook. He's found quite a bit of success with it. His lead left hook and his low kicks.
Hey, don't be lazy. Good. Don't be lazy. They all count. No.
Nice takedown from Kemp.
Yeah, he kind of used that punch to lead into the trip there and secure the takedown. And we've seen some amazing jiu-jitsu off the back. Let's see what he can do on top here.
Gage doing a good job at blocking off any entry for the hooks, so there's no leg control, which now we're seeing Kemp having a hard time controlling him without the leg control. Gage doing a good job of controlling the hands. Gage is very sound in the grappling as well.
Yeah. Nice lead leg head kick there by Gage too. You know, didn't take much setup, just firing that lead leg without having to throw a switch. Marshall looking to step through again there for the takedown maybe. Fires a big head kick though.
Yeah, he's going to need to set up the takedown like he did in his previous one to score it.
Nice jab by Kemp. Gage really pushing the pressure here in round 3 though.
Move your butt, move your feet. Move your feet, dog. Gage, you gotta move. You gotta hit him. Punch. Set that up. Let's go, baby. Good.
Gage doing a good job now. Every time Kemp kicks, he's answering him with a couple straight punches just to shut the kick down.
Yeah, he's really keeping the pressure on Marshall, not allowing him to really get that space to continue to fire strikes or set up those takedowns.
Ooh, big shot from Kemp. Gage handles it well. Moving forward in the underhooks. Gage is controlling the bout.
And that's a very tough fight to score. I thought it was 1-1 going into round 3. And we saw Marshall Kemp secure a takedown in round 3, but it seemed like Gage Young pushed the pace a little more, so very close fight.
Yeah, good performance from Gage Young. I think he took that fight. He won the second and third round, in my opinion. Kemp takes the first round from his awesome submission attempts, the triangle choke and armbar. But I think Gage was able to do enough in the grappling on top, controlling the feet. Every time Kemp was looking to kick, he was able to answer with straight punches moving forward.
Fight lived up to the hype, though. Both those guys back and forth. Can't wait to see more from both of them in the future.
Yeah, great matchup. Great technical bout as well. Everything each guy was looking to do was really technical. Not only were they looking to advance the next position, but looking to sweep, looking to submit, looking to counter, looking to create power.
We'll send it up to Stephen St. John to give us the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for both fighters. We now go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Henry Geary scores about 29-28 for Young. Judge Brett Miller scores about 29-28 for Kemp. Judge Fernando Marquez scores about 29-28 for your winner by split decision. Out of the blue corner,